Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is September 17th, 2021. So the big news today is that the rapper SpotEmGotEm was shot 5 times after a road rage incident. Supposedly he was victim of a drive-by shooting. And those of you not familiar with this rapper, he has a hit song called Beatbox that came out in 2020. Has over 30 million views on YouTube. And he was shot 5 times, and they're saying that he's in critical condition at a Florida hospital at the moment. So we're gonna take a look at this and see what really happened to SpotEmGotEm. So this was the headline by Complex. It says SpotEmGotEm victim of a drive-by shooting in the hospital. Florida rapper SpotEmGotEm has been hospitalized after he was a victim of a drive-by shooting on Friday. Per his legal counsel, SpotEmGotEm was the victim of a drive-by shooting this morning leaving the studio. TMZ reports that law enforcement sources indicate the shooting took place around 3 a.m. local time on Friday. Another car pulled up alongside his and opened fire. SpotEmGotEm suffered gunshot wounds to both legs, while the driver was shot in the hip. The car he was riding in was reportedly shot at least 22 times on the driver's side. The rapper is in stable condition and is expected to make full recovery, per his manager. The rapper's legal counsel also told Complex he is out of surgery. He is in stable condition. Okay, so one of the things that stood out right away when I was looking at this incident is that the rapper is 19 years old and that he was born in 2001. That stood out right away because we just had the 20-year anniversary since September 11th. And I looked into this rapper's albums, and he has an album. Well, I don't know if it's an album or a mixtape. It's probably a mixtape. But it's this one here. It's titled Osama Story. Osama Story, like Osama bin Laden. And he was born in 2001. And he was actually born 38 days after the terrorist attacks of 9/11. And of course, rapper in gematria equals 38. So when I was seeing all these things, and I was just like, what are the odds that he has an album called Osama Story? He was born the same year as the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Then I measured from his birthday to the attacks. It was 38 days. You know, that faithful number with rappers. So I'm like, what's going on, right? But before we get into that, let's just talk about the number 19. You know, in rap music, that is one of the numbers that gets used a lot, 19. And notice he was born on the 19th day of the month as well. And this is probably the reason why they use that number, 19. It's because the word shot and the word rap in gematria, it equates to 19. This rapper was 19 years old when he was shot. There's a video on YouTube. This is the interview that Oprah did when 50 Cent was supposed to be shot 9 times. I can't play the video for obvious reasons. I'll get a copyright strike, but I'm going to leave a link in the comment section. It'll be the top link. I want you guys to go to the 33-second mark in the video. She's going to ask 50 Cent. She asked him, how does it feel to get shot? And then she said, you know, which bullet did you feel the most? Was it the first one or the 9th one? And what she was doing in that question was coding the number 19. And right before she asked that question, look what she did with her hands. She did the 666 fingers. Right before she asked him, which bullet did you feel the most? The first or the 9th? That's her way of coding the number 19. And it's because of this. Rap and shot equals 19. So many incidents involving rappers and around that number 19. And what are the odds that rap and shot just have this, you know, gematria that connects this way in 3 out of the 4 ciphers? Equals 17, 46, and 19. And think about today's the 17th day of the month. And we're hearing a story about a 19-year-old being shot. A 19-year-old rap star. So this is the song that he is most remembered for. The song Beatbox came out on April 20th, 2020. and it was in the mixtape Final Destination. Now he has 3 projects. We spoke about Osama Story. There was another one titled Final Destination, and then his last project was titled Most Wanted. And I think all 3 of those projects are related. And I think all 3 of those projects are connected to September 11th, which is strange because this rapper's not even from New York. But I'm gonna show you guys why I think this. I mean, just his project Osama Story is pretty obvious, the connection with that in 9/11. But I guess let's talk about this first. So supposedly this rapper was arrested earlier this year on July 15th for gun charges. And, since his arrest, it's been 64 days. And, of course, the word kill is 64. He's not dead, but, 64 is a number that shows up a lot as well. So I just wanted to document that it has been 64 days since his last arrest. This was the last time he made headlines, the day that he was supposed to be charged with gun charges. Today, the day of his shooting, is the day with 67 numerology. This rapper was born Nehemiah Harden, a name that equates to 67, like blood sacrifice. Now, he's not dead, but, 67, that's another number that shows up a lot. Think about Kobe Bryant, who died on the day with 67 numerology. Shows up all the time. And from 1more19, if you go to his social media, he has 19 posts. And notice his nickname. He goes by Baby Osama. And then he has an emoji here of a woman with a turban. And then the ambulance. Strange stuff. Again, this is the rapper that was born 38 days after the terrorist attacks on 9/11. Now, this was his first project, Osama Story. It came out on March 28th, right? Now, I don't know. This has to be connected to September 11th. I mean, what are the odds of this? So, from March 28th, the day that this mixtape was released, to the day that he was shot today, September 17th, is 77 weeks. And those of you familiar with that number in September 11th, that was a big number during September 11th. I remember his name is 77, right? But notice this, September 11th, when you write it out, well, no, his name, I actually spoke about his name being 67, but his name is also 77 forwards. It's 67 in the reverse alphabetical order with the rules of numerology. But forwards, his name is 77, like when you write out September 11th and World Trade Center. And the name of the mixtape is Osama Story. And he gets shot 77 weeks after the release of that mixtape. And remember what 77 meant to September 11th. Remember Flight 77 hit the 77-foot tower, hit the 77-foot Pentagon, located on the 77th meridian exactly 77 minutes after takeoff. 77 was a massive number during the attacks of 9/11. So he puts out this project 77 weeks prior to his shooting. And the name of it, Osama Story. Then he had another one. Final Destination. Think about what was the final destination of 9/11. Wasn't it New York? And this project came out on December 18th, 39 weeks before his shooting. A New York number. Maybe this stuff is coincidental, but I doubt it. How can this all be coincidental? Because again, 39 in New York, that's the New York number. NYC is 39. New York is 39. New York is 39. MSG is 39 with the Knicks play, short for Madison Square Garden. The name Madison, I believe, is 39 as well. The word new is new in New York. New is 39 and York is 39 as well. So New York is flooded with 39. This mixtape comes out 39 weeks before his shooting. And this is his last album. Most Wanted. Think about Osama bin Laden being the most wanted person in America at one point. Now look at this. Now this is what I mean. This cannot be a coincidence. So this came out on May 21st of this year. From that date to today's date, 119 days, like the day September 11th. Again, I don't know what's going on, but this rapper was born 38 days after September 11th, and again, rapper is 38. So, I mean, why would he name himself Osama Baby? What is up with that? Got a mixtape, Osama story. If you look up his images on you do a Google search and just look up his images, he has a bunch of pictures with a AK-47. And supposedly this on July 15 when he was arrested for the gun charges, the police said that they found an AK-47. That's why he was arrested. Just think about how Osama bin Laden always had an AK-47. This stuff is just unbelievable, man. But this synchronicity with September 11th and his albums, I don't know what to think about it because it's just very strange. Very strange. But we just, this is this coming, just a week after the 20-year anniversary. But strange stuff. And as for his car being shot 22 times, today was a day with 22 numerology as well. So crazy. So check out this interview that Oprah conducted on 50 Cent. Makes me believe that 50 Cent was probably never shot. Doing her nice 666 fingers right here. Which bullet did you feel the first or the ninth? And then she had the nerve to ask him, how does it feel to be shot? Is it a physical feeling? Like, what? Since when has it being shot not a physical feeling? Bullets going inside of your skin. How is that not physical? She's just a great actor. Just wants to code her numbers and her questions. Questions don't even make sense. And right now what she's doing, she's probably looking up to read something of a billboard or something. These actors are something else. So let's see if this rapper survives. And I wonder what this all means. Maybe this is just, a ritual for the 20th anniversary since the attacks of September 11th. Osama story. What are the odds? Most wanted comes out 119 days before you get shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the phone lines in case you guys want to call in and point out anything that I may have missed. Or if not, probably we can end it there. I think we covered most of the key points. Again, this rapper is not dead. Hopefully he makes it out of this successfully. And, I mean, all these rappers go through the same thing, though. Just for one more 19, think about the most popular rapper, Jay-Z. The name Jay-Z is also 19. And notice it's 17 and 46, just like rap. Goes to show you that these rappers are not coming up with their names. Their names are being given to them. Jay-Z is 17, 46, and 19, just like rap. And remember, Shot is also 17, 46, and 19. So I wonder if Jay-Z goes out by the gun. So thanks everyone for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you haven't followed us on Instagram, the handle is Simple Truth Television. A lot of the people on there heard about this post 6 hours ago, so you'll definitely hear about the decodes way before anybody else. And so this is the music video here. It has over almost 33 million views. More popular song. So let's see if Baby Osama makes it out the hospital. Osama story. He has a turban in the cover of the album. It's just strange stuff. And you should also check out who played Osama. you'll be very intrigued but to find out who played the character Osama bin Laden. It's in this video here, right in my channel. I mean, just look at the title. It should let you know who's behind the beard and the turban. The guy who became the 44th president at the age of 47. Osama bin Laden, 110 and 47, like president. And for one more 119, remember Osama bin Laden was captured 119 weeks after Barack Obama took office. 119, like September 11th. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Oh, I forgot. I was going to take some calls, right? But I looked at the chat. There's only 22 people here. Okay, so the number is 646-986-0958. It's just 22 people. I was like, nah, nobody's going to call in. But the phone line is open if you guys want to call in. If you're going to call in, just let me know what you guys think about the synchronicity with his shooting and September 11th, which is strange. What are the odds of all that? Baby Osama. Hello, how you doing?
How you doing? What's up, Arthur?
What's going on?
What's good with you, man? First off, I'm gonna start off by saying, about like a couple weeks ago, I just got your book, bro. So, congratulations on that. That's just hard work. Most people don't really, appreciate shit like that, because
appreciate that.
That's not really easy. But yeah, and all that. Well, this is $5. You know the crazy thing. I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing and good thing, but for me at the same time, like I haven't finished it, but I bought it over probably maybe like a month ago. I had kind of just kind of like scanned through because I was kind of busy. But it's just like $5. Like I didn't even think about hesitating. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? So that's what still kind of shocks me about the movement and stuff like that. Like you know what I mean? Like it's $5. You know what I mean? Like I bought that snap a finger. Like I didn't have to think about that. You know what I mean? Like
I was saying, I said it before a couple of weeks ago. I think even if I make the book free, people won't read it. It just nowadays people don't like to read. It's just sad.
That too. And they also people don't like really spending money on stuff. People like
but is that really money when you're spending $5?
It is. And I'm your Patreon. I have Zach's Patreon. There was for quite some time where it's like some of your picks, like both of you guys, or something like I'm not even using them daily sometimes. Now recently I am, but I've been I don't even know exactly how long I've subscribed to your Patreon. I've been watching you for quite your YouTube just for quite some time, but you know what I mean. Like I don't even fully use or like I didn't used to use your picks daily. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of start using them like probably like the past like year or so. So I'm like I don't really. It kind of shocks me on how some people can't even pledge some of the money, but that's another story. But I caught in. Have you heard about the death of Kodak Black's? He's a Kodak Black affiliate. Yeah, I guess he was signed to him. Wiz the Wizard. It's his name. Yeah, Wiz the Wizard. That's his name. He died today too, and they're both from the same area too. I believe they're both from Florida.
Yeah.
Wiz the Wizard. They said he died today, so that's kind of pretty big in the rap community right now.
Today? He died today?
Yeah, he died today. They said they just they just found his body.
What's his name? Wiz what?
Wiz the Wizard.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
so all this happened in the same city on the same day.
Yeah, and I don't believe he was with him. I'm pretty sure they were like in a whole different area. I believe. I don't fully know, but just hearing two shootings with two different rappers in the same day is already a little weird in general. Okay, um, and like I said, I believe they're from the same or some of the same. I think they're both from Florida, but Where's the Wizard died. Uh, you know those rap stories or the rap endings, or how no one really knows what happened, details, all this stuff like that. So
And this happened
yeah,
today, right? So,
yeah. Where's the Wizard? Yeah, like earlier, everyone was seeing. We were thinking SpotEm got him in, or SpotEm got him was gonna pass too, but apparently he's okay. But yeah, so where's the Wizard? Like what? That's kind of weird. He gets shot too, and he died, or they haven't fully even released any information on exactly how he died, right? You know,
well,
and
I just noticed that he was born on June 24th, 1997, and today would have been the 86th day of his age, and blood sacrifice is 86, and blood
yeah,
sacrifice is also 67. He died on the day with 67 numerology.
yeah, and he was signed to. They say he was signed to Kodak Black, the rapper. They say he kind of wanted out of his contract, so some people, for the people that doesn't really know who's really on top of the top of the leaderboard, they kind of think he's kind of involved in it, you know, and they don't really know who's really shooting at these guys. So
14 weeks, 98 days. Yeah, I'll make a blog post about this. But so what are your thoughts on this rapper, the Spot 'em Got 'em, being synced up with September 11th? What do you think about that?
I don't really know. I've always had a lot of questions about some of these rappers. Like, I don't know, cause I'm gonna just be real. I'm a, especially coming from I'm a young guy. I listen to rap. I'm a young guy, but I know how it works. I know the murder by numbers. I know how most of the messages isn't positive messages. We're not most of really none of them really. Um, um, you know, I already know the game. I've been watching you guys for the longest time. But sometimes like over these I've been watching you guys videos and stuff. You know, it's always the same as something weird. Like the origins of these guys. That's one of my story or one of my questions. Like, where are these guys coming from? You know what I mean? To have all this stuff synced up so perfectly about them. You know what I mean? Like, where are they finding these guys, and how are they getting these things so perfectly synced up? Okay,
Yeah, you're
you
right.
know,
Because this guy being born, well, I think maybe what I think is happening is, so let's say you, for example, they take your birthday and they see what they can do with that to sync it up with something that matters to them, and then have your career synced up with that ritual. That has to be it. Or
yeah, that being part of it, and also from what I know, I don't know the most about labels and stuff like that, but from what I've seen throughout numerous rituals over the years, usually like when a lot of these guys sign deals and stuff. I don't know if I doubt Spot'em got them signed. But when a lot of these guys sign like these labels and stuff like that, from what I'm aware of, just based off the rituals, they don't really have control over the majority of stuff that they do. You know what I mean? Like Spot. You know what I mean? Like some of these names, you can tell that they probably don't even have. You know what I mean? Like you probably didn't even come up with these names the way the ritual is so perfect. You know what I mean? So
yeah, think
you're
about
not gonna.
Tupac Shakur being shot on 13/9, and Tupac Shakur's 139.
Yeah,
I think that,
yeah,
yeah, I don't think they are coming up with their name. I think their names are
and,
being given to them.
yeah, and who was it? It might have been Black Youngster. Remember Zach did a video about him a while back. This was one of his albums. He did an album. What was the album name? Something about Illuminati or something.
Wasn't it
Um,
223?
yeah, 223. Yeah, 223. Something like that. Yeah. So I believe I heard um, some online that he was explaining how he got that number or whatever.
Yeah, he's saying that it
And
took him 223 months to make
yeah,
$1 million.
yeah,
But
like you know what I mean. Like what type
that,
of bogus is that?
yeah, that's bullshit because when you write out $2 million, it equals 223, and that's what he had in that video that he went viral for.
Yes, okay.
He,
So that's
he
what I'm
he's
saying.
supposed to be through $2 million in the hotel room. He was just taking it out of the plastic bag and throwing it in the sky. Well, in the room.
Yeah,
And
so so like examples like that, like like that's complete, like that's bogus right there. So, like
and have you ever
that's
heard
another
about?
example.
Have you heard of the rapper YMW Melly?
Yeah, yeah, I know who Wanda Millie is.
Yeah, he has a song called 223. Have you heard it?
Yeah, I have.
He was born on the Illuminati's birthday.
Yeah, see,
Two,
so
you
like
know
so
how you
see,
know how old the Illuminati was when he was born?
223.
223 years old.
So it's almost like where are they finding these guys at, man? So like to do like the perfect ritual. I feel like there's a combination of things, and then not only that, Prince's, perfect example. The "I Will Die for You." He didn't come up with the name of that. That's a joke. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here. I will die for you. Then dies on 4/21.
Yeah,
You being the 21st letter.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I will die for you. Like, it doesn't get any more obvious than that right there. Come on, with the
Well,
name of
what
that.
about his performance of the song? Well,
The
whatever that
Purple
was.
Rain.
Yeah, the Osama bin Laden's getting ready to bomb.
Oh yeah. Y'all, okay, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot he said
And you
that.
know what's funny?
Yeah,
He died during the Obama presidency.
yeah. So and being that maybe it was I believe it's a group. About how they rapped about how the Raiders were getting ready to move to LA about 10 years or 12 years before it even happened. Like, this was about like '05, bro. Like early 2000s. They rapped that. You heard about that group? They rapped about how the Raiders were going to move to LA. It's not even in LA yet.
Wow.
I don't even know.
No,
I
and
don't know
just
his name.
think about Tupac. He made a song called "Changes," and he was talking about a black president. And then we get
Yeah.
Obama running on change.
So I do myself do wonder exactly where they're getting these guys. I feel like there's a lot of variables.
Well, you have to do
You
is
have the
just
guys that
because
are born into it. You have the guys that are born into it. From what I'm assuming, maybe your Tupacs, maybe your Jay Z's. I'm assuming. You know what I mean? Like these guys just seem as if they were just meant to be there. You know what I mean? Like Like they, there was no way they weren't going to be the guys that they were. You know what I mean?
it's
They just seem
possible
like
that it's possible that they take like I think if you have like extraordinary talent, they'll take you off the street and then have you go through some type of secrecy ritual to see how much you know you won't tell on the code or whatever. I think that's also what's going on. I think that's why a lot of these rappers go through these rituals because they have to prove to the industry that they're gonna keep quiet.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. I'm saying because, it's most likely a combination of things. Another thing, I feel like most people don't know this right here, and I didn't notice this. One that I seen a while back because I follow a lot on Instagram because I'm a young guy, and I follow a lot on Instagram, and I follow a lot of pages. I follow like recently I'm following a lot of Gematria pages and whatnot and stuff. Um, it was a video of who was it? Yeah, it was Whitney Houston music video. You know, which one? I'm not really familiar exactly with Whitney Houston's song, I believe, but it, Offset, the rapper, he was in there. Offset, he was a kid. I couldn't believe it. Offset, the rapper from the Migos.
Hmm.
He was in Whitney Houston's music video when a long time ago. He was a kid. It was clearly him. Offset from the Migos. You know what I mean? What's the chance of that?
Yeah, why would
You
he
know
be
what
in
I
that
mean?
music video? Exactly. And then end up being a big rap star. Yeah,
You know what I mean? One of the
really.
biggest rappers right now. So it was like a group of kids, okay, and who's just really going to know, okay, until people like us do the research and decoding, and they're slow down the video, and hey, what do you know? It was Offset and Whitney Houston music video, and next thing 15 years later or whatnot. Now he's one of the biggest rappers. So that's stuff like that is what some convinces me that some of these guys are born for this. I don't really know exactly how that happens, how that works.
Yeah,
But
that is remarkable. I know a
yeah,
lot of athletes are like
yeah,
there's no doubt Kobe Bryant was born into his role.
easily. easily. Um, uh, dang, let's see if I can find the video. Whitney Houston. But yeah, just just a situation like that. Some of these guys are born for it. Um, like you said, some of these guys probably are manipulated and somewhat taken advantage of, and then maybe they try to bait them to do this, sign this deal, do or whatever. Because from what I know, like I said, once they sign, they don't really have control over a lot of stuff. They don't. They don't really have control over a lot of stuff. The only thing, what I mean, like the real money is from like tours and stuff. All the streams and stuff. On YouTube, all that stuff. They take the labels drain all that money away. Okay, that's majority of their money. Okay, and not only that, you know, it's just it makes me just question, exactly how they get these guys, where they get these guys, where they find these guys. I mean,
And
some of these
where
guys
and also where do they put them? Cause a lot of
yeah,
them, a lot of these rituals seem like a lot of these deaths look fake to me.
yeah, some of them, yeah, you know what I mean. It's just and so some of these guys, depending on who he is, some of these guys, like they gotta be, some of these guys have to be a part of the game because like we were saying, Prince rapping about whatever Osama bin
Yeah,
Laden or whatever.
why would he even be
Uh,
into
you know,
politics?
what I mean? Just weird lines like that. That group rapping about the Raiders switching to LA. You know what I mean? Like, what do you know? Like, you
And
know what I mean?
what
Like,
are the
what are
odds
they?
that on the 25th anniversary of Tupac's death, you have the Las Vegas Raiders, where he got shot at in Las Vegas, play the Baltimore team where he grew up at. I mean,
So,
just stuff like that is just crazy. But I appreciate you though, caller. Let's see if someone else wants to get in, and
yeah.
or otherwise we could probably just leave it there. But I appreciate you.
Okay.
Thank you for
You,
purchasing the book.
yeah, you can just look up Whitney Houston. I say, and it'll pop up. But yeah,
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm
going.
definitely gonna look into that. I'll definitely make a
Yeah.
blog post. So he was in his.
I'm looking at the images right now. It's just just look it up. It's just fucking hilarious, man. It's just like these guys are crazy. But yeah, I'm going to let somebody else go and get in. Appreciate your work.
Thank,
You have a good one.
thanks a lot, man. Have a good night. So yeah, so if you just joined us, most of the good parts are in the beginning, and then the rest of it is just a conversation with the caller. Um, yeah, so this rapper is still alive, and most of his projects seem to be connected to September 11th. Again, this is the rapper that was born 38 days after September 11th, and rapper is 38. He has a mixtape called Osama's Story. I think that's self-explanatory. So if no one else wants to call in, I think we can end it there. You guys enjoy your weekend. If you find anything else that's important to this, please leave a comment so that way if anybody comes and watches the video later, they can read the comment section and learn more from your comments. So thanks everybody and enjoy your weekend.